Hi there, Pisces. Welcome back, welcome in. Thank you all so much for being a part of the channel, for clicking on this reading. It means a lot to me. We're just going to go ahead and jump right in. I don't have a ton to say before we get started. So this is going to be a general freestyle reading for November. I know we are, 5 days in already? And I apologize, my plan was to get your guys out yesterday, but took a day of rest instead. Well, still worked my 5 to 9, but took a day, the daytime off to spend with my family. So we are back, we are better, and we're ready to get into it. So if you haven't already, ask Spirit to come sit with you, be with you, help deliver the most relevant message for you at this time. Call in any guardians, guardian angels, archangels, ascended masters, ancestors that you want to be here right now to assist with this message. They're all welcome here. This is for Pisces. All placements, does not matter the placement. And for cross watchers, anyone interested in a Pisces, let's see what's going on with them, what's going on in their life, how they can better assist, how to be a better friend, better lover, partner, whatever. Alright guys, I got a new oracle deck that I will be using. I'll probably use it at the end, just to kind of tie the whole reading together. For some of them I use it at the beginning, just to kind of set the tone for the reading. Others I did it at the end to tie it all up. I don't really know my preference yet, so I've been doing both. But this is the deck. I got it on Amazon, and I adore it. I got their Shawan Oracle, which is this one. And I also got their Yule Oracle, which is more, this one is like Halloween based, which is Shawan. And then Yule is Christmas time, so I'll probably be using the Yule one for the money readings I'm going to be doing. Probably going to start them this weekend. So, alright guys, let's get into it. Spirit, speak to me and through me to the Pisces collective. What do they need to know right now? What is coming up for them this month, November? What is coming in for them? What is around them? Who is around them? Situations. How can we help them navigate best? Answer any questions they might have. Spirit, speak to me and through me the most relevant, accurate, necessary message at this time for Pisces. Spirit, speak. Alright, we got one card out so far. It's not many. I mean, it's kind of quiet today. Scorpio, death card is flipped over twice. Has not fallen out, but it's flipped over, made itself known. We are still in Scorpio season, so that makes total sense. We're actually like in the beginning of Scorpio season, so we got a ways to go. You guys are probably feeling it. You guys are probably less affected than most because you're water signs, and not only are you water signs, but you're the most deep divers of all the water signs, even more so than Scorpio. So I doubt this will be like a tough time for you. I've been getting a lot of 5s coming out though. 5 of Swords, 5 of Wands, a lot of competition, a lot of self-interest and self-deprecating thoughts and behaviors. And it seems to be a theme this Scorpio season. It's bringing it out of people. So we'll see what comes out for you guys. So far, only the 2 of Coins and the Hermit. So there's definitely a change coming to your finances, to how you operate, to how you handle things, to how you look at money even. You've also brought something into balance. Your work, play is coming into balance really nicely, or you're striving to find a balance. Maybe you're feeling a little bit burnt out right now with the Hermit card coming out right next to it. It could be that you are experiencing a little bit of burnout when it comes to work, your career. The Hermit and the Hierophant. Interesting. Big Earth energy here. More Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles. That is beautiful. And then the Sun. Are you kidding me? With the Son of Wands. 2 suns. You got the Sun card. Leo energy. And the Son of Wands, which is very ambitious, very attractive, very charismatic, and charming even. You could be feeling all of these things in November. You could be feeling very willing to put yourself out there, willing to be spontaneous, maybe wanting, longing for these things, maybe to come back into this space. Maybe you feel like you haven't been there for a while. You could be coming out of a hermit phase. You've been studying a lot. You could be going to school. You could be leveling up in your career. Or you could just be enjoying your space, your home, and not be out as much as people are used to seeing you, I suppose. You could be working really hard on something right now that has to do with a skill that you have. You could be learning a new skill and then quickly mastering it. You have the Hierophant here, which is a teacher. This is also institutions. It could speak to marriage. It's old ways of doing things. It's not like, it's very traditional. It doesn't veer very far from what is like set in stone and what is tried and true, and it's not adventurous. It's not experimental. It's very much institution, old ways of doing things. It's learning new things as well, being taught new things. Schools, things like that. Higher education. You could be going to trade school, or I think I got this in one of your guys' last readings, but it really feels like you are adding to your spiritual services, repertoire. You are advancing some sort of healing spiritual aspect of yourself. And you could be seeking a mentor, just come in contact with a mentor, just booked a class of some sort. Maybe you're doing like, I don't know, some sort of energy work, either on yourself, like you as a client, or you're learning how to do it so you can expand your business, is what I'm getting. I really think that you're probably doing it to expand your business because you have the 8 of Pentacles here. You're perfecting something. You're working really hard to master a skill, master a craft. You have, it could be witchcraft. You could be diving deep into the witchy world, which I wholeheartedly support. And it's going to make you very happy. It's going to make you feel full of life and full of passion and full of fire. It's not going to be draining for you. It could also lead to you being able to leave a job, maybe, if that is your goal. I know it is for me. I am actually... I've signed up... Ew, is that ash? I've signed up for a Reiki level 1 and 2 course that is going to be... It's coming up pretty soon. And I'm super excited about it. I feel like there's a large collective of us that are doing things of this nature, just expanding our knowledge around something, expanding our healing tool belt. I don't really know how to explain it, but gathering more knowledge and more skills to offer people, to offer our clients, to offer the collective, to help heal, to help it ascend, to help it remember why we came here, who we are, what we're doing here. The sooner we all do that, the better. I know I say that a lot, but it's so, so, so true. The world will be a much better place when we all remember why we came here and what we're doing here, what we're meant to achieve while we're here. Or experience even, not even necessarily achieve, but just experience. But I feel like this skill that you're gaining, this craft that you're working on, come on, why would you do that? is going to bring you a lot of light, a lot of happiness. It could even heal parts of you that you didn't know needed healing. It could feel like you're coming out of a really cold, lonely winter into a celebratory, vibrant, loving, harmonious space. This is a Sun card is a card of peace. It's a card of joy, harmony, all things warm and rosy. It's just really warm and embracing. And what is that? 8? Alright, Mother of Wands, and there you guys are. Man. The Hanged Man, showing up for yourself. I feel like with it coming out with the Mother of Wands, this is really speaking to you taking on a new energy, to being more in a fire energy. You had the Son of Wands, and it feels like you're graduating and kind of evolving, coming out of this cocoon. You could, between these two phases, kind of cocoon yourself, go within yourself, and reform and transform yourself. And then you come out as an even more powerful being, seer, protector, very vibrant, very attractive, very sensual, all of the things. Very protective, as well as you can see it's a snake. You could have, snakes could be significant to you. I wear one on my finger every single day. And I'm actually probably going to get a snake tattoo on my hand. I don't know why. I really like snakes. And bats. I've got a bat on my wrist too. Aww. Yeah, can you see it? It's a hair tie, but there's bats and snakes here. Cute. Confirmation for some. But I really feel like this is just telling us that you're less in your Piscean, fishy self and more in a fiery, serpent-like energy. Not to say, people have a negative connotation with snakes for whatever reason. I think it's because people use it to describe sneaky, shady people. That's not the case. That's not what I think of. I think of powerful, protective, knowing when it's time to let go of the old so you can glisten and shine and revamp yourself. I feel like you're doing that this month. Again, you could be going through some sort of transition, gaining some sort of knowledge that makes you, okay, you could be, as I was saying earlier, and it could be Reiki. I didn't want to say Reiki because that's what I'm doing, and I don't want it to seem like I'm just talking about myself and like, you know what I mean? I don't know. But I really am getting it, some sort of like healing practice that you're learning or expanding upon, and you might use it in the first few times to heal yourself, or when you're both, actually. I feel like it's both. You use it to heal yourself, but also during the class, it's like a hands-on class. So you're going to be learning to heal others as you learn, right? Like as you're being taught, you're going to practice on others after a certain point, and then others are going to practice on you. So I feel like there could be a very big healing for you that kind of blasts open all of your chakras, specifically your sacral chakra, and it just lets loose this really vibrant, confident, charismatic, energy, creative as well. I feel like it's like the floodgates are kind of opening for you as far as like creativity. It's all going to be pouring out of you. And you're like, where did this all come from? And it might take you a second to link the two, or it might be like even when you're driving on your way home, you're like, oh shit, I feel like a completely different person just from that one thing. But it's going to be a noticeable shift. Not only are you going to notice it, but other people are going to notice it as well. And they're going to be looking at you very differently. If you feel like you get a lot of attention now, which you do. I mean, people, like, all eyes have been on you for a very long time. It's only going to be amplified. And I don't know what to tell. If that's not something that you want, it doesn't have to be like a scary thing. Even if you're not in the public eye, it could just be in your field. You could just be people are recognizing you and seeing you, or this Hierophant, this mentor figure, could see a lot of potential in you and want to work with you one-on-one. They could even offer you like a space in their healing practice, or something along those lines. They could want to bring you in as like a partner in their business. I don't know why. It's very specific. But that is what I am seeing so far. The Nine of Wands came out while I was talking. This is speaking to you and your stamina and your strength and how much you've been through, how many adversities have been thrown at you, and how you keep continuously triumphing, and not only triumphing and in getting over these things, but you then use them to reach a higher state of consciousness, to reach a higher state of, in the physical, professionalism, whatever it is. I feel like you're using it not only to like getting over them and being okay with them, but you're transmuting it into successes and using it to build your way to get to your goal. You're just using it like essentially everything that has been thrown at you. You're just taking it, okay, I can deal with that. And you're laying it in such a way that you're able to climb. You're able to use it to reach higher and higher and higher. You got the Four of Cups that just came out. There could be someone around you that is seeing this ascension in you. They're seeing that you're getting a lot of attention. They're seeing that you're doing really well. This could be an ex even who is looking at you and feeling like they fucked up because they wanted to keep you for themselves. They didn't want anyone to see this light in you because they knew if they did, they would lose you. It feels like a really greedy energy. Like they want to keep you all to themselves. They wanted to keep you kind of in their pocket so no one would notice you, so no one would see how magnificent you are, so they could keep you all to themselves. They didn't want to share you. They didn't want you to be out there like that because they knew if you were, you would either ascend beyond them and your guys' paths would no longer be on the same trajectory, so you would naturally gravitate apart, or that you would see kind of their greedy, selfishness and leave them. And it honestly, it feels like it scared them a little bit. This could be an air sign person. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. As I was saying, Gemini, the Magician fell out, so it could definitely be a Gemini. Okay, we have the Father of Wands with the Mother of Wands. I'm actually gonna... They're right under each other. This, to me, is showing that there's someone who really wants to support you. They really want to be your counterpart. They really want to be the other half of your equation. They want to be the one who stands next to you, who protects you, who fights for you, who shows you how radiant and beautiful and attractive you are every single day. They are also very Bud, what's wrong? Then go! Navy, can you take him, please? Bud, come on. Just go potty, please. Hold on, just a second. Bud, just go potty. Get up and go. Get up and go potty. You're interrupting my work. Ay, ay, ay. Crying because he had to go to the bathroom, so I stop what I'm doing to take him because he doesn't want to go by himself. And then he just sits there and cries more. Like, get up and go to the bathroom if you have to go so bad. And then he shuts the door after saying he didn't want to go by himself. Whatever. Anyways. If this is not speaking about a partner, I feel like it could be, though. I feel like there could also be children involved, air sign and a fire sign. This could be one child in particular that has both of those signs in their chart. If it's not speaking to that, if it's not speaking to a partner dynamic, although I really feel like it is, they're kind of looking at each other. He's looking up and she's looking down. And they're like, now the cat's out there screaming. Like, what is going on? Anyways, if this is not a partnership, if it's not an energy outside of you, another person, I feel like it is you coming into balance with your divine masculine and your divine feminine, figuring out how to channel both of them, how to use both of them, how to balance both of them. And because of that, you're like attractive times a million. You're creative, charismatic, vibrant, all of these things that both the mother and father of wands are. But you're the masculine and the feminine, so you're the receiver and you are the action-oriented, the doer. You're not, because one's passive and one's aggressive. Is that the other? I don't think that's right. But there are two sides, right? There is the action, which is the male, masculine energy is doing, getting stuff done. And the feminine is more stillness, and it's more non-action, going within, mental stillness, and using your instincts and things like that versus like action. But I feel like you guys are going to be bringing the Nine of Pentacles on the bottom. You guys are going to be bringing those two things into balance really well this month. So you're going to have both of those things. You're going to have the insight and the clarity and the wherewithal to reach a goal. I feel like you're kind of ascending to a new level, and you end the month with the Magician. You absolutely have every single thing that you need. He has all of his tools here. He's got his wands, he's got his cups, he's got coins, and he's got swords. And infinite abundance. Like he knows he's never going to run out. He knows that it's not a limited supply. There's no lack involved in any of this. The only lack that I see is right here, and I really feel like that is an outside energy. It could very well be an ex who was watching and just feeling a little bit like they missed the boat and they should have been more selfish with you, and it would have prevented all of this. But that is definitely not the case. Definitely not the case. But by the end of the month, I feel like you are going to be using magic in a way that you never thought possible, a way that you never saw in yourself. I feel like it's the Hierophant that sees it in you and kind of pulls it out of you, exemplifies? I think that's a word. Amplifies also all of the things in you, and it just starts radiating out of you. You've got imagery of sun a few times here, and this even kind of looks like a sunset. I just feel like it's going to come bursting out from within. You're going to be doing things like candle magic, rituals, spells, all of these things. Whoa. Putting the time in to master your craft is definitely going to pay off. Definitely going to pay off. Alright, we're going to do our one card from Seasons of the Witch, the Shawan Oracle. Let's see what we get. One card for the Pisces collective that resonates with this message, reiterates the messages that we've already talked about. Wolf. I haven't got this one yet. Devour the ferocious calling within the howling of your spirit. Run wildly into the freedom of your knowing. Oh, it's a really pretty card. Wow. It's like really, really pretty. I like that room that they're in and that view. Holy hell. Oh, maybe it's not a view. Oh yeah, it is. There it is. I was like, wait, that's a... So I was holding it like this, so I saw it on this side, and then when I turned around, I tried to look for it on that same side, which is like a cauldron. I was like, wait, did I just imagine a moon in some really pretty trees? No, it's there. It's a really pretty card. Alright, I'm going to read from the book about it, though, because they have very specific messages, and I just got it, so I don't know them. But I do know that this is the very last card in the deck. So, instinct, freedom. Our instincts are the roadmap to surviving this human experience. Instincts give us the urge to eat when hungry, cover up when cold, to seek sex when aroused, and to sense danger when we cannot see it with our eyes. Instinct and intuition are gifts from the powers that be to help us discover happiness, support, and well-being. Intuition is our own inner knowing that connects us to the intelligence of the spirit realm and the intelligence of the earth. Sadly, many of us have muted our animal natures. We've become too reliant on what we can see and have forgotten to tap into the intelligence that is already available to us. Wolf is calling to remind you that you know your way home. You may feel lost or confused about something in your life. You may not know which direction to travel or what is safe to pick up along the way. Wolf allows your instinct to take over. You receive this guidance through the urges you feel. It's like a push and pull right in the center of your being. Take a few moments to feel these urges when faced with a decision. You can start with something small like which toothpaste to buy or which blog to read. This will help you build trust in your instincts. Eventually, you will be able to tap into this energy at will and use it for every decision you make in life. Interesting. Okay. It wasn't... Wait, I didn't get enough cards. Whoops. There's one more. What? Well, I don't want him in my room because I don't want him jumping on my desk right now. I'll come out in a second. I'm going to get one more card because I meant to do 6. So let's see, one more card for Pisces. There we go. Daughter of Pentacles. There's lots of young energy around you. You could be gaining a following that is younger people. Maybe you're speaking to a younger crowd, drawing from a younger energy. So that's kind of what you're attracting. I feel like you could be mentoring some of these people as well, kind of taking them under your wing if it is not your own children. We have 3 children out now. A fire, an earth sign, and an air sign. I don't know, you could be finding out you're pregnant with your 3rd kid in late November. Anyways, I feel like you're gonna, again, be attracting some younger energies, mentoring, teaching even, but you're also in this really, not only are you a very powerful manifester, you're a magician, a sorceress, a witch, whatever you want to call it. You know how to not manipulate, but you know how to move the world around you in a way that reflects the world you want to live in. You know how to move energy and do all of these things, bend time, whatever it is. You also know how to take action. With all of these cards right here, it's kind of like a grand trine of taking action and knowing what to do, knowing what direction you want to go. And this card of instinct is speaking to you following your instinct. When you get those nudges to go in a certain direction and to take flight with something, I would definitely follow it. I would listen to it, because it's very strong at this time. You know what you're doing. You know which direction you're going. And I would say go forth and flourish. Alright guys, I'm going to leave that there for you. I will see you all next time when I do the money readings. I hope you're enjoying your November so far, your Scorpio season. I hope you continue to enjoy it and revel in it. And I will see you all next time. I love you all very much. Bye.